Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, and happy World Earth Day. I'm Vincent and and I'll be your host for tonight's Earth Day program. I'm the program director of environmental education for Olive Seed, a nonprofit whose mission is to promote literacy, quality education, environmental stewardship, and nurturing the next generation of leaders. We believe in bringing people together around the world on these common goals. We want to ignite a love of learning by bringing stories to life through environmental education, to empower them and unleash this amazing generation of leaders with knowledge, resources, and opportunities to make the largest impact in this world through collaboration with our teachers, students, conservationists, governments, and communities. Tonight, we have a wonderful lineup that includes students' environmental projects from the US to the African continent, all the way to Pakistan. But before we start, I would like to take this opportunity to wish you, ladies and gentlemen, a happy World Earth Day 2021. This year's theme is to restore our Earth, which focuses on natural processes, emerging green technologies, and innovative thinking that can restore our ecosystems. And this is why we in Olive Seed believe trees are important parts of the restoration process. And throughout the program, you'll have an opportunity to see some of the amazing, mind-blowing projects that our young ambassadors and partners have been doing across the globe. We are excited to show you what these students are doing, and please feel free to join us. Please feel free also to send in questions using the chat section below. And before we have the opportunity to view some of these amazing student projects, I would like to introduce a special person and welcome my co-host and founder of Olive Seed, Barb McCrath, who is an exceptional matriarch, and we are glad to be part of the herd. You're welcome, Barb.
Thank you, Vincent, and welcome everyone. Happy Earth Day. We're so happy you're here with us tonight. As Vincent said, we have a really great lineup of young environmental volunteers and leaders from around the world. I'd like to tell you a little bit about Vincent. He's from Kenya, and he is here in the United States right now, having just finished his master's degree in global conservation leadership from Colorado State. And I'm happy to say that he's moving out to the Bay Area of California very soon to work with us at Olive Seed and at Environmental Volunteers in Palo Alto. Vincent was also recently named one of the top 100 young African conservation leaders. And it's really quite an honor. And Vincent, I would like to congratulate you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Barb. It's such a, like you say, it's such a great honor and much humbling opportunity to be named among the top 100 young African leaders. And just, as young people, all we want to be engaged, we want to participate, we want to be involved. And I'm really glad to be moving also to the Bay Area, working alongside amazing young people as well. And throughout this program, I'm glad I'll have the opportunity to meet these amazing young leaders who will work together. So thank you, and I look forward to a wonderful evening.
Well, we're honored and delighted to have you on the Olive Seed team.
Thank you. See you in Kenya soon.
Yeah, everyone, you're going to hear a lot more from Vincent tonight. But before you do, I'd like to give you a brief background on Olive Seed, the educational aspects in particular, and how we got to the project that we're talking about tonight. So Vincent, I'll see you soon in Kenya.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I'd like to tell you a few things about Olive Seed. As you probably know, one of the main things we do is develop libraries and other learning resources and literacy programs and writing competitions for young people in underserved areas. I've been doing this in Morocco, working in close collaboration with teachers in rural areas since early 2014. It's been just absolutely the most wonderful thing. In early 2017, we expanded the operation to the Masai Mara region of Kenya. And well, it's a wildlife rich region, as you probably know. And so for those of us who love nature, it's a really special place to be. Well, what I want to say is that with all of these programs, with all of the education programs, libraries, whatever, a focus on nature and respect for the environment has always been one of our guiding principles. Every library and every other resource has some aspect of respect for nature and topics on environmentalism in it. Our goal is to inspire a love of learning and a love of nature with the philosophy that we protect what we know and love. Let me show you a few things. These are just a few shots from the places where we do our work. Of course, we plant trees a lot. And at that shot of the girls planting trees is from Mara Girls Leadership School, which is a wonderful middle school in the Mara that we've been working with for 3 years. At the upper right, that's a young woman, a student in Morocco, who was so inspired by a biography of Rachel Carson that she started her own environmental club and got students at her school to plant 20 trees. At the lower left, that is Moline Otieno. She's the headmaster of Mara Girls Leadership School. We're very happy to be close partners with this school. She's holding a book about Wangari Maathai, and that's in this wonderful library that we did at the school. The Wangari Maathai founded the Greenbelt movement in Kenya, which led to the planting of thousands and thousands of trees. She also won the Nobel Peace Prize for connecting trees to peace. She was the first African woman and first environmentalist to win the Nobel Peace Prize. Well, the school was founded by a member of her family. And so it's really cool and meaningful for us to have that connection to Mara Girls and to that family. At the lower right, that's just a selection of some of the books that we put recently into a wildlife and children's library at the Mara Discovery Community Center, which you're going to hear about tonight when you meet Amos Kapine in Kenya. So that brings us up to today. Our environmental project that we're talking about tonight was launched earlier this year on Martin Luther King Day. And we launched this by planting trees in multiple places around the world. Our goal was to unite people, and still is our goal, to unite people around the world on the common cause of protecting and restoring our environment. And we used trees to launch that day. At the upper right, you can see, well, it's me and Hassan Sadawi, who's on our board here. We were planting a tree in East Palo Alto, California. And the lower pictures show our partners in Kenya at Mara Girls Leadership School with Amos Kapine. And at the lower right, the teacher Ali Amal, whom you'll also meet tonight, and his students in Morocco planting trees. We all planted on the same day. It was really cool. I also want to say that there's something special about the site where we planted in East Palo Alto. Wangari Maathai had been here in 2006, and she planted an African olive as a symbol of peace at this very site on MLK Day. And in fact, you can kind of see the tree behind the tree that we're planting. And it was just really nice to be able to carry that forward and honor Wangari Maathai and Martin Luther King and launch this wonderful global activity at the same time. I should also mention that the whole activity and the tree was provided by Canopy, which is a really great urban forestry nonprofit in Palo Alto, and they're our co-sponsors tonight. Thanks. Now let's go meet Vincent in Kenya.